Every single day, thousands of aircrafts move safely across the skies. But most people have absolutely no idea about the invisible systems quietly making that possible. Hi guys, welcome to CC Signals and Snuggles where you experience aviation, tech and lifestyle. And if you're new here, my name is Claire Chekwech and I work in aviation as an aeronautical telecommunication officer. And basically my work revolves around systems that ensure that aircrafts communicate safely and reliably. And over time, I've come to realize that most passengers see airplanes every day, but they rarely get to understand the technology systems behind them. So I wanted to start this series to simplify aviation technology in a way that feels interesting, understandable, and relatable, even if you know nothing about aviation. Because honestly, aviation is one of the most fascinating industries in the world, and so much of it happens completely behind the scenes. So over the next few weeks, we are going to explore some fascinating questions about aviation that most people never even think about. Have you ever landed at an airport in peak fog and wondered how the aircraft still finds the runway safely? We'll explore the technology behind systems like instrument landing systems or ILS that help guide aircraft when visibility is extremely limited. And how does radar actually know where the aircraft is? And what happens when a plane flies into areas where traditional radar can't see it? We'll also take a look at the hidden airport systems quietly working in the background every second of the day. And the systems passengers never see, but they play a critical role in keeping flights safe and operations running smoothly. And in a world where almost everything is connected, we'll talk about aviation cybersecurity, how secure are aviation communication systems, and someone really hack an aircraft or air traffic control, the way movies sometimes suggest. We'll also uncover how aircraft are tracked across the world, from busy airports to vast oceans where there are no roads, no cell towers, and no visible signs of traffic. How do pilots communicate when they are flying thousands of miles away from land, far beyond the reach of normal radio signals? These are questions I hear all the time, and throughout this series, we'll break them down in a way that's simple, practical, and easy to understand. Whether you are an aviation enthusiast or someone who's simply curious about what happens behind the scenes every time you fly. But this series won't just be about technical systems. I also want to show the human side of working in aviation, balancing life, motherhood, responsibility, and everything that happens behind the scenes. The birds. So if you've ever been curious about what keeps aviation running safely and behind the scenes, or what life looks like in technical aviation spaces, then welcome to the series. That's it for today, guys. See you in our first episode of this series. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and turn on that notification bell. Bye-bye.